Okay, let's head over and let's destroy some back. Let's destroy some shoulders too. Can't forget about those. We are hoping that we get to do some pull-ups today. Some assisted pull-ups. We'll do some good for 3 sets, and then move over to some cross body work. And then for a little bit more of our mid back to our just overall back, we're gonna do some rows. So we're gonna do a little bit more of, I guess you would call it upper back rows, where we keep our elbows a little bit more higher. And then we're going to change the handle a little bit, so we can work a little bit more on our, I guess you would say, lower lats to lower back. And that's usually what our back days consist of. We are running kind of low on our pre-workout. We are at one more tub left, and each one of those tubs is 72 servings. So we've been going through it pretty fast. Thinking that maybe once I'm halfway through, I'm gonna order some from Costco. But because I now have a Costco card, I can easily just do it now. Before, I would have to kind of like remind myself to remind Jasmine and things like that. So it was just a lot harder. But now it's gonna be a lot easier for me to just order some things from Costco. So I'm pretty excited. And we got their credit card, so we're gonna be getting some money back. So technically it'll be a little bit cheaper, but you know how that works. That's how they get you. And then hopefully they bring over some new flavors, because yeah, blueberry's good, but man, kind of get tired of the same thing, mostly on a cut. I feel like when you're on a cut, you just I feel like pre-workout just makes my stomach not settle too well. So the blueberry just hasn't been hitting the same. I feel like I need to change it up a little bit, maybe change up the flavor, and I feel like that will bring me right back in. But until then, unfortunately, we're gonna stick to what we have, and we get a pretty good deal from Costco from that hide. So we're just gonna stick to that until now. I'm probably gonna check online to see, because I'm gonna order one pretty soon, just to see if they have any more options. If they don't, then we'll just keep doing the same thing. I'm already feeling the beta alanine a little bit. Maybe in the next 5 minutes, I'll start to get anxiety. That's usually how it works, and then it'll calm down a little bit. Hopefully, by the time we get to the gym, all those tingles kind of go away a little bit, so that way we can that focus can really come in and help us out during our top set. But that's usually how it works. You take your pre-workout a little bit before the gym. I would usually recommend maybe 15 to 25 minutes, and that should give you a good grace period to get to the gym, or that should be plenty of time to let it kick in right before you go into the gym. Because let's say your commute's an hour to the gym. Well, hopefully it's not, because sometimes some folks need to travel a good amount of time to get to their gym. So maybe it might be more than, for me, right? It'll be more than 25 minute drive. So it might be an hour. So maybe 20 minutes or 40 minutes into your drive, 20 minutes before you get to the gym. There you go. Something like that, just so you can time it a little bit better. Because you don't want to take it, let's say, right when you get inside your car. You guys are like an hour out. That pre-workout's been hitting you by the time like 45 minutes into the drive, like for sure. So it's like, boy, you're just gonna be in the car hella hyper. You're not even gonna be like, like lifting weights. So you want to just make sure you time it right. I'm hoping that it's kind of empty at the gym today. We're going a little bit before 4, so maybe we'll beat some people there. Some people, but not some folks that get there a little bit earlier. But we shall see. Sometimes we get a little bit more surprised than usual, with either it being more busy, or it being a little bit more emptier than usual. So you just never know sometimes. I don't know. I think It's been kind of all over the place, just kind of with kind of like the weather, because I'm pretty sure the weather plays a good role in whether some folks show up. If it's hella cold, some people, you know, it might stop some people. Shouldn't stop you, but it stops some people. And then also when it's rainy, it's been rainy out here, so some folks might not want to get all wet and everything, and hey, maybe they have some things to do after during the day or whatever, and they don't have time to be to getting wet to go into the gym, whatever it might be. You know, there are some limitations when it comes to the gym, but if you do have the ability to make some time for it, make some time for it. You know, try to give yourself a little bit extra time so you can get your work in, because you want to be as consistent as possible. You want to make sure that you're showing up, because then once those days start to stack up, you start to see some more of those gains that you really built. But if you start to kind of have gaps in between those phases, you know, you're gonna kind of get what you kind of put into it. And with a lot of this with bodybuilding, you get a lot of what you put into. You know, if you go hard and everything, you're gonna see some results for sure. So just you know, just try to give it your all, you know, but also not don't hurt yourself, man, because I feel like I've been seeing so many more people getting hurt in the gym, which kind of sucks, or like something's bothering them. And I think just working on mobility for sure is really important right before you go into the gym and things like that, so that way your muscles and everything, your tendons can all be pretty healthy to lift those heavy weights that you're lifting. Because you can even get hurt with a little bit of weight. Imagine if you're adding so many other pounds. So you want to just work on your mobility, so that way you're healthy, you're good to go, and you kind of minimize that the risk of injury. So, you know, just kind of take that into account, because what really helped my knee pain was my mobility with I think I followed knees over toes guy on YouTube. His stuff really helped me out. Once I started incorporating some of his stretches and everything, my knee pain went away, which was awesome. And then I've just kind of been like going on YouTube whenever I feel pain or like a bit of an ache or something. I kind of like gauge it, whether I can hit that muscle group that week or not, and then just kind of go from there. So every week I'm kind of gauging my body just to make sure that everything feels good, and I'm not in the risk of possibly injuring myself. Thankfully, we're not running into a lot of traffic right now, which is nice. But right now I'm actually thinking, because every single time I've been forgetting to take another route, because the route we've been taking has been closed for the longest time. So I actually need to think right now to see what we're going to be doing and which route we're going to be taking. So we're going to be changing a little bit of our route just to see if we can escape some of that traffic that gets built up around that area close to the gym. But with
the next slide.
On the next slide, huh? That's what I was thinking. Watch, with my luck though, watch, we're gonna end up getting so much traffic on this next route that we take. It's just, I don't know, my luck just be it just be crazy. I swear. It's just kind of like similar to when you're on the freeway, right? You're on the fast lane, and then you're like, bad, like you're good, you know, you're expecting it to go fast, but then you notice that the car in front of you is like going slower than most people, so a line kind of builds up. And then you're like, okay, let me go to the right and try to pass them. And then the right ends up being hella slower, or the right looks faster because the left is going slower, if I'm explaining myself correctly. The fast lane, let's say there's like traffic, right? Sometimes. You know what? I was trying to make sense of it in my mind, and Jasmine knew where I was going, but man, did I have a brain fart in the middle of the thought, because I'm driving over through a new like area, and so I'm trying to pay attention while also trying to give this story. So, you know what? Just ignore what I just said. And let's just continue to head to the gym. Man, that was funny. Next time I'll I'll try to think about it in the gym to see what I was trying to say. So see if I can tell you guys what I was trying to say. Because man, I was struggling. I was like, damn, I couldn't even help myself. I was hella thinking too. I was hella thinking. All right, so it doesn't seem like there's hella traffic here right now, which is nice. It's not too crazy. It's not too crazy, but I am going to switch over now to the first exercise. Hopefully we are able to get the assisted pull-ups, and then we'll go from there. We're going to also be using the Versigers, which I'm super excited about because they have been feeling super good. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do our first working set. We already did 2 warm-ups, kind of close to the what we're going to be doing. And as we get closer to our actual top set, we typically lower the warm-up reps just to make sure, we're not using too much energy too when it comes to our top set. We want to make sure we're using our full energy for that. All right, but we're going to try to get as many as we can. We're going to probably stay here for 3, maybe 5, just depending on whether we have access to another cable machine or we just do it here for some cross bodies. But we'll see. Let's just go hard with this one. Your damn shirt. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's drop set down. Oh, no, no. That was pretty good. And honestly, these Versigers are pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and do 2 more just like that. I think I'm gonna stick to 70 on the second one, and then maybe do 67.5 like last week. Let's go ahead and let's do our second set of these. I told Jasmine if she can help me on the last one to get maybe like help on the last one, so that way when I go all the way up and I get a really good stretch, I can just kind of struggle a little bit, give me a little bit more tension for my lats. So let's see how this next one goes. That's good, that's good. Ah, fuck. That's fine. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do one more just like that. I think we're gonna drop down to 67.5. These things are amazing. Let's do our third set. I think instead of 67.5, we're gonna do 65, and that should be pretty good. And I'm thinking we're gonna move over to some cross bodies next. That's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's uh, let's move over to the cable sheet right next to us and do some cross body work. Okay, let's go ahead and do some cross body work now. We're gonna sit here for 2 sets, and then we're gonna move over to some to this isolation machine that we used on our last back day. That was pretty awesome. So we're gonna try that again, but we have a long way ahead. Let's try to get this one through. We're gonna start off with our left and then match our right with our left hand. Oh my God. Okay. That was good. Let's match it. Oh my. Okay, that was pretty good. It's Jasmine's turn. Okay. We're gonna drop a little bit of weight, but not too much. We're gonna go from 65 to 60. So it's not that big of a change, but it'll give us a few more reps, which is what we want. So we're gonna still start off with our left and then just match our right with our left. Let's see how many we can get. I'm aiming for a solid 7 to 8, 7 to 9, hopefully. Okay. I need to take a quick breather. All right, let's match it. That was good. Let's see which one we do next. All right, let's go ahead and let's do our first count for row. We're gonna do this one here, which is a little bit of a change. I don't think we've ever done it on I've never recorded, but we've done this one before. We're gonna probably sit here for 3. I like to use this kind of extender or seat extender where I like to place it here in front of me, and so it gives me a even bigger stretch. And so the goal with any back movement is to move back with your elbow. So try to dig in with your elbows and not your hands, so that way you can get as much back tension and stimulation as possible. So let's try to go for 2 plates on each side of these, and yeah, just go hard. Let's see how it goes. Let me actually move the mic a little bit. Move it right here. Actually, that's perfect. All right, let's do it. Let's drop set that. Or actually, I'm gonna pause it. Let's pause it that bad boy. But this feels pretty good. I think we're gonna hit it for maybe 2 to 3 more on this next one. And I'm gonna tighten this up just a tiny bit because it was loosening up on me a little bit because I didn't tighten it. Is it pretty even? Okay, that was pretty good. Let's do 2 more, Justin. Okay, let's go ahead and do our second set. We ended up dropping down a little bit because on the last one it felt hella hard. So we ended up dropping down to a plate in 35. And I think we're gonna do that for the last 2 sets. Let's see how this one goes. Fine. Come on. There it goes. Nice. Okay. Oh my god, that's nice. Mm. How much? Okay, let's drop set this. Or actually, pause it and hit it for 3 more. Man, there we go. That should be. That's Jasmine went to go grab the other machine so we can start on our shoulders. We actually need to do a little bit more of our lower back. So I think we're gonna grab an attachment and do something over there. If nothing else becomes available, we're gonna try to do something over there. Try to makeshift a little workout for our lower back. But we'll see. We'll see what opens up. It might be even taking just because it got a little bit more it got a little bit more packed right now. So we're gonna see. Let me call Jess, man. Never mind. I just look. Let's do some shots. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's go join Jasmine now. Okay. I think it was just a bit of a more of an upper back day. So I'm gonna go ahead and do our. We're gonna do some shoulders now. I'm gonna do these cables. I think we're gonna see you for a good while. Okay, we got 7. We'll get 7 on this side. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's go ahead and do show through more just like that. I think I'm gonna stick to the same way for the second one. And then I'm thinking on the last 2 we're gonna move down to just move down 1 notch. But we'll see. Yo. Okay. Go right out of focus. There it goes. Okay. That was pretty good. We got 7 on that one. Let's get 7 on this next one. I think we're gonna do just 3 sets, and that should be good now. Our side that's already pretty bumped. But we'll see how this one feels. Man, these hurt a bunch, but they're feeling pretty good. By the way, we're also going to be buying a new lens for the camera. So we're gonna be trying something out that's a little bit new tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully we don't get scammed. Hopefully. But we shall see. I'm super excited to try this new lens out and see how everything looks. So it's the same brand as the one I currently have. It's just a little bit more fish lens. So let's see. But we have one more set of these, and then we're gonna move over to some reverse pec deck and Joe Jasmine. We're gonna move down to a tiny bit. I'm thinking from 20 to 17, and get a solid 10 to 11 with that, and see how it goes. Let's go ahead and do our last one. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Well, first we're gonna take a break in between that because if I were to go straight into it, we're not gonna get this amount of reps. But let's go ahead as well right now. Take maybe like a 10-second break. There you go. 6. Let's take a quick pause so I can finish it off. I'll need to do 2 more on this side. Okay, let's go ahead and do our last exercise for today, so that we can do a pump check. Man, it got pretty busy at the gym already. It was pretty empty when we came in, but next thing you know, a bunch of people started flooding in. So thankfully, we got here just on time, where we got done with pretty much everything. But unfortunately, a lot of things were taken. We weren't able to do lower back. So maybe worst case scenario, I do some lower back work after this set. We'll see. That's not where I left. Okay, we got 11. Let's go ahead and the right side now. Let's match. Oh, my bad, mama. All right, let's go ahead and do our second one. I think for this one, we're gonna just do 2 hands at the same time, just to get it over with a little bit faster. Come on. That's what might have fallen. No. I'll do it. Okay, let's do one more just like that. Okay, because we didn't do lower back earlier, we're gonna do 2 sets of some lower back rows to finish off today. We'll do that. Let's go ahead and let's do this last exercise so we can finally get done with today, man. We're pretty tired, mostly after this morning's walk. We walked a little bit longer than we usually walk, so we're feeling it for sure. We have one more meal at the end today, which is gonna be 2 quesadillas, 2 chicken quesadillas with grilled chicken and some mozzarella. So I'm pretty excited about that. For sure, I'll be including some hot sauce on there so that way it doesn't taste so that way it tastes better. Honestly, hot sauce just makes everything taste better, mostly when you're cutting. Let me fix the camera right now though, because it looks a little lopsided. There you go. I think that's better. Okay. So I'm thinking we either do 1 or 2 sets of these, depending on how good this first one feels. Let's see. Oh, that was good. I am. I'm thinking we're gonna do one more. Okay. Let's go and do a last one. Let's move this up a little bit. Okay. That's pretty good. Bye. Let's go ahead and do the pause now. Okay. Let's see what kind of damage we did. Let's hope that it wasn't too dark because the lights are off in some of these sections of the gym.